Ultimately, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, you have to focus on that thing. You have to look at that thing. You don't have to look at how to accomplish it. You have to look at what is the thing, right? Because most likely you already understand the steps. You already understand generally what needs to be done. You already understand generally what you need to think about, what actions you need to take, the things that you should be doing, the things that you shouldn't be doing, how you should be spending your time. But what most people miss a lot of times is focusing actually on what the thing is that they're trying to accomplish. Because money is just a result. It's a tool and it's a result. So if you want a new car, you have to focus on what is the car that you want. And if you really want it, if it's really meant for you, the more that you put your energy and attention on the car that you want, eventually there's going to be a way to get it, right? So when it comes to freedom, when it comes to what it is that you would like to do or improve in your life or have, you have to look at and understand what that thing actually is and how it relates to you. And why do you want it? Why is it worth your time and energy? What value does it bring to your life? If you're not understanding these things, asking these questions and looking at it objectively from that viewpoint, chances are it's not something you truly want, or it's not something that you've really thought through. And the distraction is in all of the ways and all the reasons and all the actions and all the things that you have to do and all the things that you have to think about in order to achieve this goal or to acquire this thing or whatever it is. It's important to look at, why are we here? What is your purpose? How does the thing that you say you want align with your purpose? How does it align with who you are? And what is the identity behind who you are? How this achievement will activate that identity? How will it support your mission? How will it support your purpose? How will it support your identity? And ultimately, the question that the universe asks when you ask for something or when you desire something is this really for you? Because what's for you is going to be there for you. What's you will make its way to you. So, why do people fail? I think there's a inherent misunderstanding that if you do everything required to achieve a goal and focus on doing those things, that you will be successful. And that's kind of an inversion of the truth, right? Because the reality is if you focus on the thing, if you focus on the win, if you focus on being successful, or you focus on the thing that you're acquiring or the goal that you're trying to accomplish, if you just focus on that thing, everything else will come into place. Everything else comes to you. The answers you need, the resources, everything is already there in the field. So if, in a sense, you have to look at this from the standpoint of quantum physics, right? Because the quantum physicists proved that as you observe reality, it changes to your observation. So it responds to, or the reality of the world around you responds to your observation of it. It responds to the way that you interact with it. And so in a sense, we're creating reality as we go. There's quite a bit of tricks that the mind plays. Because if you think you don't have control over something, you don't have control over it. Or if you assign importance or value to something external that doesn't necessarily demand it or have it, but then it gets your mind off track, right? So how do you actually focus on the things that you want? We're essentially, if you look at it, we're essentially in the world. The world is a kind of a soup of chaos, right? It's just a constant chaos. Everything is happening all around us all the time. And we can only control what we can control, which is ourselves, our emotions, our emotional state, our thoughts, and our internal world, our internal universe, our internal reality, right? So if you focus on that, and within that, if you focus on what it is that you want to accomplish, what it is you want to achieve, or if you focus on the things that you want, then all of the mechanics of how to do that, how to accomplish that will become evident. It will reveal themselves to you. The resources will come to you. You don't have to focus so much on all of those mechanics. But what happens is people get wrapped up in, I need to do this, I need to do that. I need all these mechanics around what it is that has to be done in order to accomplish this thing, right? And so, but that's the wrong way to think about it. Ultimately, what you're looking at is, how do I get, focus on X. Don't focus on all the things and all the steps. For a simple example, you want a new job. Cool. Go apply for jobs. Then you do an interview and then this, that, and the other, right? those are the steps. Those are the mechanics. But the thing is, you want a good job that you enjoy doing, that whatever, it has all these qualities, right? So what I'm saying is, if you focus on the thing that you want, if you look at and analyze the qualities of that thing, or as an example, a romantic partner, right? A relationship, right? If you look at what are the qualities, really understand the qualities, the nature of the thing that you want that is truly in alignment with who you are, then this is what's going to actually start to open up doors and bring the resources in and point you in the right direction. Because focusing on all the mechanics of it, right, basically just wraps you up in this endless loop, this endless spiral of distraction. And we don't want distraction. We want to take action, and we want to get the result. So look at what you want, truly understand it, look at all the qualities of it, and then focus on that. And everything else will reveal itself to you.